Alright, folks, so this is where we're at. I got the lines back on, I got the cockpit closed. Okay, so what we do, we got our radiator pump hooked up, compression test. And we're gonna just put like 10 pounds of pressure in this. Maybe 5, whatever. We're just gonna bring it up. What is the purpose of this? Well, and as you know, we just had the system tore apart because we just did a flush. And we did a full flush. So we are gonna put some pressure behind it. Make sure we ain't got no leaks. Okay, we're at the 5 pounds of pressure. There. And we're just gonna let it sit for a while. 10 or 15 minutes. And we're gonna just go listen to some tunes. Whatever it may be, we've got another project over there we can do. Then we're gonna come back, check our pressure. If our pressure's still where it's at, we're good. All right, folks, where are we at? We're still at the 5 pounds. Yes, we do got the overflow shut off. That way we don't lose the air pressure there. So we are good. Release air pressure. Okay, air pressure's released. Okay. So we go ahead and put that on there. Open our cockpit there. Customer supplied antifreeze. Blue Mountain 50/50. So it's already mixed. And we're gonna go ahead and start dumping. I love these no spills. They're awesome. Probably one of the best things they ever came out with for this stuff. Go ahead and put our hoses on. And you can't ask for anything better than these no spills. They allow for burping. And anytime you do anything in the cooling system, you need to burp it. A lot of these older cars and whatnot don't have actually radiator caps. So they just do it for these overflows. And especially when you got a situation where you have a hose higher than your fill valve, that make sure our lines are still good. Yeah, everything's on that. And when you got a line higher than this area here, you'll get an air pocket. And that's where these funnels really shine, because it brings it up, which I can bring this up another few more inches if I need to. We are gonna go ahead and fill some more. Always pull these tabs out. Don't be one of those people who leave that tab in there. I will dislike you. Again, it's 50/50 premix. I'll pause you for a little bit. Alright folks, we're starting to warm up now. I buy concentrated only. So we are going to put my plunger in. We got water in these jugs here. About halfway. We're just going to let it run and warm up. Here, now here's what I did do. I tapped that last little bit off of straight water, and that way when I know that the air bubbles are coming up, it's pushing air, it's also going to put antifreeze in this batch. And the reason for that is that way I can see, make sure the air bubbles are coming through. Yes, I can sit here and watch it, but I don't need to. But like I said, once the air bubbles are all done, it's going to be pushing antifreeze all up through, and we know that we got all the air bubbles out. You see some air bubbles right there right now. But yep, we just let it run its course. If you're somebody who works on automotive, get yourself one of these funnels. I'll post a link for it down below. Alright folks, we're a full 2 minutes in. We are coming over here, checking our gauges. We are about a quarter way up. And let me see if I can get you zoomed in here. There we go, the bottom one. So we just wait. Come over here. This hose a little pump. This is the one that's going to the thermostat. You want to get some liquid on that. Hope you can hear me. Because the crucial point is, until that thermostat opens, it doesn't actually read the heat temperature. If you get an air pocket right at the thermostat, guess what, buddy? It might not open. So yeah, every once in a while, just come over and give your hose a little pump. You see, we're getting a little greenish to it now. And so that's a plus. Same way with your heater core hoses. Just massaging it. So we're going to take a look back over here at the temperature again. A few more minutes, the thermostat should be opening. Now, if I was doing any tuning, code scanning, blah blah on this thing, I'd have that fan on right there to help keep this thing cool with airflow. But we were letting it get up to temperature. We see we got some bubbles right here. So we're burping. And that's what we want to see, all that burping. And we're going to let it burp and burp and burp. Now I got a turkey baser that I just used for cooling in case we overfill this at the end. I take that turkey baser, and I suck it out, and I put it in my antifreeze bottle, And it goes in the blue one because it's 50-50. It does not go back in the white one. So that's a key thing to remember. I have a blue one that I use just for this antifreeze like this. That's where it goes. Here's another thing for you. The jug that has water in it actually has W on it. We don't want to put this in a regular water jug because you know it's straight water. Antifreeze might end up in a little bit somehow. We don't want anybody drinking it. Even though this is mixed already, we still put a big M on it. Because we know this is antifreeze that we took out of a reservoir. Now this one, this antifreeze is going to be clean, it's going to be good. If we see some debris in it, whatever, then it's waste. Because we don't want to put that back in somebody else's vehicle. Alright, feels like the thermostat's open. We're going to go ahead and plug our little pit there. We're going to put water in it again. We're going to do it about quarter way this time. Now we're going to hit the antifreeze in it. Only about quarter. And now we're going to open our plug. Plug's open. We're actually overfilling this right now, folks. We're overfilling the reservoir. But we're doing that on purpose. Overfill this because we have fluids here. And what we're doing is getting way past the highest point in there now. And we're just going to make sure that stays open. And we're going to let bubbles go. Watch our temperature. We're going to watch it come to the most. It just warmed up. Just get a couple little pumps. The hose is warm, so we know everything's flowing. And we're just going to let it run for a while. This is where we can check out our heat. So we got our heat on. And we're just trying to allow flow here. This is where you can loosen up your clamp a little bit and make sure you got water flow in and out. You don't think that you're getting good pressure. Or you can pump it. Pumping's going to help get water circulating. Unfortunately, with this type of coolant system, we can't actually watch the flow of the radiator. So we can't say, yeah, that thermostat water pump is running 120%, 50%, because we can't see the flow. And that's what's worse thing is. We're feeling our temperature up here yet. Our temperature up here is still cold. We raise the RPMs a little bit. About now. I finished flushing this, there was a lot of gunk coming out of that heater core. Still got bubbles here, it's a good thing. Because as of this moment, we ain't got very much heat yet. So right now, we're just hoping that we get all that gunk out of there, because we flushed the best capabilities, but there's a lot of gunk in it. That's the antifreeze that just came out of it. This was supposed to be just flush. But I will go ahead and give you a pause for now. This is going to be a long video. We're going to go ahead and shut this off for a minute. Well, actually, our levels just dropped. Yep. The levels are dropping down. They're raising. Now remember, we only filled this to here. Okay, there she goes. Now she's sucking down. Now she's down to here. She was just up to here. That's why I was going to think about shutting it off for a minute. Okay, we're going back up. Okay, now we've got her cap shut, but still allowing airflow. It's going to allow all the bubbles pop out. Catching the fluids now. Because we want this to go over to the customer's car. No more than it has to. Some people think that this is a one head gasket, but it's not. Just check the temperatures again. Monitor the tank here. I can see my hose going, levels going up. And check our heat. Okay, we're getting better heat, but we're still not where I want it. So we are getting better heat. Gonna stay here and watch it, folks. Alright, it's been a little bit. We're over plugging this. Fill back up. That's gonna pump some air again. Check the heat. Check all the gauges. Make sure everything still looks good. We're watching our gauges here. We're watching our levels here. half hour in-ish. Maybe 40 minutes. So, it's not always a quick process, folks. The video at this point is 26 minutes. So, we're probably about 40 minutes in, and we'll pause again. Alright, so we've been running for a while. I just checked my heat levels out. We're good. We're going to keep this thing shut now. We're just going to let the last excess air come out. But right now we're full. Our heat's good. Nice and warm. Not hot. You know, not to the point where it feels like it's overheating or anything like that. We're checking the gauges. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, folks. Again, 45 minutes into this, and we're finally to the point where we're happy. So, you know, proper flush, you know, takes time. Our antifreeze is nice and green. We didn't get a lot of back junk from the engine or anything like that. That's a proper flush. But later, folks.